In this video, we will compare some of the most popular programming languages, Python, JavaScript, and PHP, talk about what each is good for, their future, and help you pick the best first language for you. Watch till the end because I'll also tell you which one I think you should start with depending on your goals. Before we compare languages, keep these things in mind. A first language should have simple syntax so it's easier to read and understand. It should let you build something useful quickly, small projects, websites, scripts, so you stay motivated. It should have a good community and lots of learning resources because beginners always need help and examples. The language's career or job demand and future scope should match what you want: web, AI, backend, full stack, etc. With these in mind, let's look at each language. Python. Why it's great for beginners. It has very clean, readable syntax, almost like writing in plain English. This makes it easier for new learners to understand what the code does. It's very versatile. You can use Python for web development, but also for data science, automation, AI, machine learning, many different fields. Huge community, tons of libraries and frameworks for web, AI, data, etc., so you rarely get stuck without resources. When Python makes sense. If you're interested in AI, data science, automation, scripting, or backend work. If you want a language that's easy to start with and still powerful for advanced work. Possible trade-offs. For web front-end, in the browser, it's not used. You'll still need something like JavaScript for that. For some web or server tasks, Python may be a bit slower than specialized languages, but for most beginner projects, it's absolutely fine. JavaScript. Why it's very useful now. It's the language of the web. Every modern website uses JavaScript for interactivity, front-end behavior, and often back-end too, with Node.js or similar. It lets you see results quickly. You write code, open a web page in the browser, and instantly see what changed. That feedback is motivating for beginners. If you aim for web development, JavaScript is almost unavoidable. It gives you a path to become a front-end, back-end, or full-stack web developer. When JavaScript makes sense. If you want to build websites, web apps, interactive front-end, or full-stack applications. You enjoy immediate visual feedback, web pages, UI, instead of only code. Possible trade-offs. JavaScript has some quirks and less clean syntax compared to Python. That might make it a bit tricky at start. If you want to work in AI, data science, or non-web fields, JS is less popular there compared to Python.
PHP. Why people still use it? It is designed for server-side and many websites, especially legacy and content management sites, like those using WordPress, e-commerce platforms, small business websites, run on PHP. It remains relevant in 2025. If your goal is to build or maintain websites, e-commerce stores, or small-medium business web platforms, PHP can be a quick path in because hosting and support are widely available. When PHP makes sense. If you want to get into web backend, CMS-based websites, freelancing, small websites, stores, or legacy site maintenance. If you're okay working mostly with web-specific projects rather than broad applications. Possible trade-offs, downsides. PHP syntax and design have some inconsistencies. Some developers say that starting with PHP can teach bad habits. Outside of traditional web, CMS, small sites, PHP has less demand compared to Python or JavaScript for modern tasks like AI, mobile, complex web apps. If your ambitions go beyond simple websites, AI, automation, data science, modern full stack, PHP may limit you compared to Python or JS. My recommendation, based on what you want to do. If you want to do AI, data science, automation, or a wide variety of tasks, start with Python. It gives the strongest foundation and widest possibilities. If you want to build websites, web apps, interactive front ends, or full-stack web projects, start with JavaScript. It's probably the most practical choice in 2025 for web dev. If you only want to build simple websites, CMS-based sites, or get freelance web backend jobs quickly, PHP can work. But be aware it may limit your long-term growth. Also remember, there's no perfect first language. What matters most is that you start coding, finish small projects, and build a habit. Once you learn one language deeply, picking up others becomes much easier. Final, honest advice. If I were starting now and had to choose one language first, I'd pick Python because of its simplicity, versatility, and future-proof use: web, AI, automation, data. But if I knew I want to immediately build web applications or interactive websites, I'd pick JavaScript. I'd only pick PHP if I wanted quick freelance jobs making websites or working on small and medium web projects. After you learn one, don't shy away from another. Many developers end up knowing 2 or more languages, which opens many more opportunities. Choose based on your interest and what you want to build, then commit, build, and learn. The rest will follow. Comment below what you have decided to do.